Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Outward. Robert Rambles here and thanks for joining me today. When we left off, we had been captured by some troglodytes and then we annihilated some of them when we woke up. They got distracted by something. They came back, we picked a few of them off one by one. We found a giant's heart and we are still in the Blister Burrow. That's what comes up when you hit your map button, by the way. Let's see. So, we still need to find the mushroom shield for Helen Turnbull. And let's eat, because we are hungry. These are going to go bad pretty fast unless we can cook soon. We might be able to cook. I don't think we have enough wood for a fire we need. We need 3. Otherwise we could start a fire and then we could cook some stuff, but probably not the best place to be doing that anyway. Let's get prepared here. Yeah, that's what I was kind of worried about. I want to carry everything, but these staffs are like 6 pounds each. And realistically, they only sell for like 6 silver. Not that we don't need every single silver, we definitely do. But we don't have a big enough bag, we're going to have to be picky. If we want to, you know, we could backtrack. But for 6 silver, probably not. Fire rag, awesome. Poison rag, awesome. Live weed. I don't know what we need this for. The rags we can apply to our weapons. Soiled cloth that envenoms a weapon when rubbed on it. Okay. So we put these on our weapons, and for a short period of time, I think like usually 250 seconds or something, we will have this poison or fire or ice or whatever it is, and it usually has extra damage and special properties. I'll give you a hint at what the poison one does. Oh hi, this is the one that ran away from us. Oh shit. There's 2, we need to drop our bag. This other one's running away. Oh shit, keep your guard up, Robert. This one's running away too. I'm worried about them getting back up, you know. You can't chase them when you're locked on like that. Alright. Alright. Let's get back. Oh gosh. I really need to get towards the light was my objective here. Alright. Troglodytes. A little bit tense. There's a lot more of them just kind of skulking around. One ran this way, he's gonna come back. The other ran that way, he's gonna be somewhere. However, this is the mushroom shield over here. How much room do we have in our bags, or in our pocket? Not very much, because we're carrying this giant halberd. Ooh, this looks better than what we have on. Yeah, I think that it is. 27 impact, 23 damage. 21 damage, 27 impact. This inflicts poison on enemies by default. It's gotta be a little better. Let's go back and turn this quest in. We're gonna come back and fully explore and collect everything. but we don't have enough bag space, so I'm gonna make the smart outward decision, which is a difficult one to make sometimes. I'm thinking this is our guy up here. Let's get him. He's running. That's so awesome. It's awesome unless he's leading us into a trap. He's not leading us anywhere. I don't remember them running. Ooh, we got our last piece of wood if we wanted to start a fire. I don't remember them running previously, and I wonder if they've done some tweaks to the AI. Maybe I just wasn't scary enough before. This should be our way out. I remember looting these star somethings. Star mushrooms. So let's go this way. Yeah, this was our way out. Excellent. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's go turn this shield into Helen and see what she gives us. I think 50 silver. We also got the Giant's Heart. And I wonder if she would be interested in that. Or if it's something we hold on to. Overall, feeling pretty successful. I'm feeling better with the combat than I ever have. It probably looks a little sloppy to some of you guys who are like really pro with the combat, but if you've seen some of my prior playthroughs and watched me attempt melee combat, it's sometimes it turns into kind of a shit show. I think this over here is a bandit camp, I'm fairly certain. I don't think we need to go that way. I don't know why the music track just kicked on there and suddenly kicked off. I wish there was a setting that I could keep the music looping. Because the music is really good, but sometimes the music in this game just stops for no reason. Hyenas. Alright. If you insist. Come on, dude, make a move, man. Where's the other one at? He's flanking us, I know it. There he is. Shit. Yeah, hyenas, maybe not the best choice. We're about to get dragged into like a hyena den. Alright. Let's get it together. Damn. He's circling us now. Like, he doesn't even want to make a move. Let's finish him. We might need to rest. We could probably make it back. Our pouch is overweight, yeah. Let's go ahead and just catch like an hour of sleep. We're pretty close to town, but in case we encounter a nasty pearl bird, I don't want to just get finished off in one hit. We are thirsty and we don't have water. So this is going to have to be a short nap, and we're going to have to live with whatever health we can regenerate from this short rest. I am trying in this playthrough to do a 0 tenths forgotten playthrough. And if you saw my original playthrough, we left behind like 6 or 7 tents and bedrolls in random places in the world. Let's just eat some bread right now. We can at least take care of our hunger, if not our thirst. Sleeping for an hour got almost half of our health back. That's not bad. Have we looted this? No, we have not. A pressure plate trap, a device that must be armed with a compatible item, then triggered by an enemy. A specific passive skill must be learned in order to deploy a pressure plate. I didn't know that about those. Bullets and arrows. We'll stash some of this stuff for possible later use. Although I did talk about in the last episode how I was planning to go with a... Oh no, that's not what I wanted. How I was planning to go with a blue rune mage or rune sage. Whichever, I prefer the word mage. I get that they're probably possibly slightly different definitions. I'm going to go with the blue rune mage build, I believe, for this character. And that's going to give us access to a magical trap, which is going to be easy to deploy by casting 2 runes. 1, 2, and that's going to be pretty awesome. But we're a long way off from that. We have to unlock our mana. It's going to be pretty high on the list of priorities. And after we unlock our mana, we need to save up silver because all the abilities that you're going to get in the game, you're going to learn them from trainers and they're going to cost you money. It's the only resource. And you have 3 breakthrough points that we'll talk about. I guess that would be another resource, but you only ever get 3, so... Let's immediately sell and then we'll go take care of our thirst.
Greetings, friend.
We're going to keep both of these for now, and we're going to keep them with us. They weigh basically nothing. And I believe that they unlock a couple of doors somewhere. At least one of these unlocks a door. This only sells for 15. We'll see if we can't get a better price for that. And I don't think we really have... It's getting rough because we're carrying all this stuff. We're going to dump a lot of it. I don't think we're going to use the pressure plates. We're probably going to experiment with the tripwire traps, so we need to keep the spikes and the traps. The other stuff, we're going to dump some in our stash. Ooh. I got a tip that if we can get 3 scaled leather and a simple satchel that we have laying around somewhere, we might be able to make a 60-pound bag that would allow us to dodge roll without being impeded. Like right now, if we roll with our bag on, you know how it's kind of slow? I guess this bag would allow us to roll more quickly. This guy only has 1 scale, however.
Greetings, friend.
But I'm kind of like... I'm going to grab that now. And I'm going to stash it, and he might replenish that over time. And there are other Cerobian traders. Interestingly, so this is Ceroborian. I guess I should pronounce it correctly. I've been calling them Cerobians. Been cutting out an entire syllable. Ceroborian Caravaner. The Ceroborians, I guess that's what we're going to be learning about in the new DLC that's upcoming. We'll have to pay attention to any information we find out about them in this playthrough because I really don't know. Obviously I'm familiar with them as traveling merchants, but beyond that I don't remember any of the Ceroborian lore. I really want them to take out one of those syllables. What's this guard have to say?
Can I help you?
Just the basic stuff about looking for points of interest that you would expect from a guard, I guess. I'm thinking that, like, you know, the merchants and stuff might have quests for us. Would the guards have quests for us? But probably not. Probably just some of these vendors. And we still have to be thinking about some of those side quests. We'll check them occasionally in our log. Like, we talked to this guy.
What can I do for you?
What could he craft us?
Here's what I need.
Okay. Armor. If we had 5 blue sand and 400 silver, he can make us some awesome armor. That's a lot of silver.
What can I do for you?
He doesn't have any just casual want to talk to you texts, so he probably doesn't have any quests. What we are going to need also is an alchemy set, but I'm thinking we're going to find one.
Hey there.
We're going to find one somewhere if I buy one now. But we do need one. Once we unlock mana, we'll probably, if we're using a lot of magic, we can equip some gear that reduces mana cost. I don't know how I'm going to build my gear out. There's probably preferred for that build, like specific items that it wants you to have. But I'll have to look into that and kind of do my own thing a little bit. Alright, we could get potions here. We don't need anything right now. But the alchemy kit is actually kind of expensive. She also sells a lot of recipes. Some of which we will learn and find, some of which we may need to remember and come back to get from her. Alright, that's fine. Let's go and turn this quest in now. I keep hearing the tweeting of a pearl bird because we keep pearl birds around in Sierra Zone. It's like, something might be bugged with the audio because it sounds like when they're chasing you. It's coming into my right ear. It's very strange.
Greetings, friend.
Let's see.
Lend me your ear. You've earned this.
There we... Oh, 70 silver. Helen's fungus has been completed. We may have something else for you.
Lend me your ear.
We have an unusual giant's heart.
I'm always interested in curiosities.
I found
What
this...
have you got?
I found this strange garnet in the ribcage of an ash giant.
Oh-ho.
30 silver.
In peace.
30 silver is more than 15.
Excellent.
100 silver? Just for our first adventure into there? Not bad.
I'll see you.
Alright, so where does that leave us? At 128. That's not awful, actually. Especially with all the stuff that I'm holding on to that we could potentially sell, that I'm gonna stash it instead. Especially considering that. What we'll do is we'll store some stuff, we'll get a little bit of sleep, and then we'll head back to the Blister Burrow and we'll finish up exploring there. We still have probably some troglodytes to clear out and hopefully some decent loot to find. I'm gonna hit up one of the trainers here and spend 50 silver on a skill that I know we need. And it's gonna be a very useful skill to have early on, so we're gonna do that. That's gonna cost a little bit of money, but we just made some, so it's time to invest in our future a little bit. Let's store some stuff. Let's get rid of the bedroll. I'm not gonna bring the cooking pot. Not until we have bigger capacity. These we're going to keep, because I think we're going to run into those doors, at least one of them, somewhere in Blister Burrow. I don't need all of this on me. Probably just one. Well, we're going to move 5. Okay, let's put all these in there. Let's keep the linen in case we can make bandages out of that. Store the salt for when we cook. I don't know that I need all of this food on me. I wonder if I store it, if it'll keep it good. Let's store the beetles because we'll need these for crafting. I probably don't need 2 pounds of gabberies. Am I good on food? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, and guys, I wanted to say, like, recipes and stuff aren't really... I don't think they're spoilery unless they're, like, really epic recipes that you can somehow just manually make. I mean, the bag one was great, I think, because it's going to cost money, right? Either way, even if I know what the recipe is, it's still going to take me effort and money to get the resources, so I don't really count recipes as spoilery. I might regret saying that, I don't know. Let's repair a little bit. And let's just get a little bit of sleep. Your items will break. If the durability gets too low, they'll break. You'll have to repair. It's good to... You can check the durability on items. It's the white bar beneath the name. And every once in a while, just repair for a couple hours when you're at home. And that usually, like, takes care of it. Another beautiful day in the town of Sierzo. Did we fill up our water? We did. Alright, let's go see Eto. He's one of the trainers here. And we're going to learn a skill from him to boost some of our stats.
Amber, my friend. Curious.
Wait a minute.
Amber.
Oh, okay. I picked the wrong option. We're going to grab Fitness. Increases your maximum health by 25 and the amount of health you restore while sleeping by 20%. It's just going to give us more health. More health is a good thing. You can see we have these breakthrough points here. So while we're in this tree, every trainer that we come across, and you guys correct me, but I believe that there are 7 or 8 trainers. If we're counting the Kabbalah Wind guy and Eto here. You can learn the beginning spells from any trainer just with silver, so it'll tell you the cost in silver. As we go up the tree, it's going to progressively get more expensive, as you can see. But this, to get past this chain here and to learn these higher level spells from any trainer, you need to spend a breakthrough point. Every character only gets 3. You can never get any more on a character so far. I don't know if that's going to change in the future. It would be interesting if it did. But yeah, so you have to be careful about how you spend your breakthrough points. And in my first playthrough, I totally botched this. I spent one all willy-nilly. I might have spent one right here, actually. But all we're grabbing for today is Fitness. And we're just going to head right back. It's not too far. But we have a little bit to explore in there, I'm pretty sure. And we're getting our adventurer's legs under us. We've been pretty successful, although we have had a death. We woke up in a pretty good situation to recover from said death, and it actually put us somewhere that we benefited from. Because it put us in the room with the giant, which we probably would not have found in that delve had we not just randomly appeared there after death. So sometimes in Outward, you saw the death mechanic. When you die in Outward, something slightly random happens to you, depending on who defeats you, where you're at in the world, and probably like a couple dice rolls behind the scenes, I'd have to imagine. And then it generates a little story of what happens and puts you in a situation. Sometimes in Outward, death is a benefit. As we saw, it put us in a room that we probably wouldn't have gotten to. And we benefited from that. And we came out okay. That's the interesting thing about death and Outward. Sometimes, like, this is kind of like, I don't know if it's an exploit, but when I've been playing other characters and I wanted to quick travel to a city, I would go into the zone and let a beast kill me. And then about 80% of the time, if you're killed by a beast in a zone, you'll get teleported back to the main town. And since zones in Outward are kind of big, sometimes that's the easiest way to get from one side of the map back to the town is to just let a beast take you out and just eat the repair time. And it isn't always 100%, but it's more often than not. So there's that. That's not really a pro tip. That's like the opposite of a pro tip. Alright, now we know that a lot of this should be rather safe because enemies don't respawn all that quickly. So we have a little bit of leeway to just make sure that we've been thorough. We are going to try to carry as many of the tridents as we can. Even though we may not... Oh, shit. Oh, that was close. You're not going anywhere, buddy. It's 2 tridents. Oh, a mana stone. We will need mana stones for creating items that we'll need to cast some magic later on. So we are likely going to hang on to those. I don't know what this thing is here, but could have been a trog. Look, 2 mushroom shields. Are we going to be able to carry all this stuff? Doubtful. The first things we're going to drop are going to be the staves. These will probably sell for more. I have to assume that the shields will sell for more. I have a feeling that there's going to be some more enemies this way. Blood mushrooms we absolutely need for crafting life potions that restore health. It's so dark. We need a better lantern. Like ASAP. Okay, this just goes in a little circle. Oh shit, how many ways out of here are there? And do we have to come this way? I have a feeling this all kind of loops around, but there's got to be some other doors in here somewhere. We just made our way all the way around. Okay. Kind of getting the idea. Not really. I know there's more in here. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Robert, the door's right here. We put one of our gems in there. Which one was that? The aquamarine? What is this now? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Holy shit. Okay, we needed both of those. That would have sucked to put one in but then not have the other. Oh my gosh. Okay. Would that do anything useful for us at all? Except just like... Okay. Well, let's just see what's up here. Yeah... I don't know. I don't know if that was worth it. We could have sold those for quite a bit. Well, let's see. It's better than what we had. I thought it gave us one more thing. I guess I'm just making stuff up. Well, we look cooler, I think. It's kind of dark, it's hard to tell. Yeah, though, guys, like... I would have sold those instead. Like, most definitely. Greater life potions, good. 3 of them. You know, that's great. That's great. It is good. But, I still would have sold both those rather than open this door. And that lets me wonder, there's probably still more in here, so we can keep going. I feel kind of like I just wanted that silver, you know? Now I know better. We know we can't carry any more of their staffs. Ooh, there's actually clean water in here. Look at that. Kinda wish I'd have known about that. It's bad this guy died right near a source of drinking water. That's really unfortunate. Nothing back here, just a troglodyte home, I guess. Let's go up. I just have this feeling there's at least one more troglodyte in here somewhere. I was drinking water all over the place and I just missed it. Look at this guy, he's just hanging out. Okay, Robert. Alright. Well, that might be the last of them. But it might not be. Let's find out. What's up here? Have we been up here? There's another way up here. This leads nowhere. This leads down. We don't need two of these. Oh, hello. Alright, for some reason, I thought we had already cleared this room out. Shit. Alright, we're okay. Let's line of sight this guy. I think he's a caster. Alright, let's go. Shit, Robert. Get in there, man. He's down. He's a tough one. He's running? Why are you running? Get back here, you glowy bastard. Can't run. You're like the boss. Gosh. He's probably got an awesome staff. He's got a mana stone. Alright, we'll take a look at your staff just to see what is up with it. Except that, guys, we looted the staff and its light went out, so I'm about to equip it. Look at that. 6 damage. Okay, well, it's not as good as a melee weapon, but it has an awesome flashlight on it and it reduces mana cost. Let's use it to just get back to our bag. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Oh, this traveler's coat has deep pockets. Actually, that's really good. I was wondering how we fit our halberd in our pockets. Look at that. 14 pounds in the pockets, guys. Okay. Still not really worth the 60 or 50 silver, I don't think, but it's getting better. It's getting better. Yeah, the pouch bonus of 4, okay. Well, that's neat. Alright. Well, that's actually really cool. It's letting us carry some extra stuff that we wouldn't be able to otherwise. What is this chest here? Alright. Stability potion. We don't know that yet. We are getting overweight. That is happening. It's probably about time to head back, and I feel fairly confident that we've explored all of this place. You know, that's not 100%. But there was this other pathway down here, but I feel like it has to connect to the same place, right? Yeah, I don't think this is taking us anywhere new. Yeah, this all just connects back around. And then this should be the way out. Well, look at that. We learned how to navigate a little bit. You actually start to learn a dungeon once you've done 3 delves into it, I guess. Even if you're me and have a terrible sense of mapping and direction. Alright, we don't need that right now. Let's re-equip our glaive. It was a nice flashlight, though. I'm tempted to keep it almost just for that purpose. It illuminates things so much more brightly than our lantern currently does. We'll be able to get better lanterns as time goes on. Pearlbird, don't. Don't. We'll be able to get better lanterns as time goes on. I had a really awesome, like, battery-powered one that, like, never expired in the first playthrough. I made it with a power cell and something else. That was neat. Let's go ahead and keybind these to like 5 or something so that if we're in combat, and we also want to make sure that these go into our pockets. The reason being, if we drop our bags and the potion is in our bag, we won't be able to use it. So you got to keep potions in your pockets. It's very important and easy to mess up, as I have done many times. It sucks to go for that health potion, then to find that it's in the bag that you dropped 20 feet up the tunnel, and you're about to get killed. It's your own fault. It's always your own fault in Outward, basically. Because there's so many ways to avoid getting killed. Combat is almost all entirely optional in some aspect. Alright, let's unload on the vendor here.
Greetings, friend.
The Soroborian, I'm gonna keep saying it every time. The Soroborian Caravaneer. Caravaner. I got it. It's professional here. Alright, the trident staff can go. Oh god, those sell for so much. Let's see. We have a lot of these things. Not a bad haul. Let's sell our old clothes. We could make bandages out of our old clothes. That might, we might want to do that with some of it. Got a lot of mana stones we probably should stash, though they don't weigh very much. Yeah, well, 40 more silver, that's not awful. You'll see that certain helmets, heavier helmets, will impede your mana cost. And so we need to be careful about what kinds of helmets specifically we equip. And what kind of gear we equip once we actually go with our build. Because some items, you know, like this one has increased cost to like basically everything. It must be a heavy item. But yeah, check us out. We're not looking too bad. I wish there was a way to hide the helms. Like, I'm really not a big fan of, like, having to show my helmet all the time. Because, you know, we, like, create a character, and then you don't really get to see that character very much if you have a helmet hiding you the entire time. So that's just some feedback. I keep waiting for that option to, like, appear, but it hasn't yet. But, yeah. That was a successful delve. I think we're done with Blister Burrow now. We can move on in life. We'll talk about options next time. I'll have a plan of action, but we could go unlock our mana. I want to probably just explore some of the bandit camps around and maybe take on some humans and see what kind of loot we can get from them. Could be interesting. Or we could just go right to the mountain and unlock our mana, which might be an option too. So I'll decide that, and then we'll kick off back in Sierra Zone next time. We'll be setting out. Let me know what you guys think of the playthrough. Let me know what's going on in your own playthroughs. If you are also playing in anticipation of the upcoming DLC, Let me know what kind of builds you guys are experimenting with this time around. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. That being said, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. Take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.